And hello to all my Leo friends. I would like to welcome you in. My name is Scott Sagent, and today I'll be doing your free psychic tarot reading for December 2021. Now today they've dialed up for you a Celtic Cross spread. It is a very large spread. It starts with 10 cards. I expanded out a little bit more with Angel Oracle cards, but it's not like the other spreads where I tack on a bunch of more tarot cards. So it really focuses on the present, which in this case is December. It goes a little bit in the past, a little bit in the future, but mostly kind of constrains right to our time flow that we're looking at here. So we're going to get into that. They've also asked that I conclude your reading with an Angel Oracle card, Divination card. They want 2 of those. So we're going to get into that. That's going to give you a little extra push into a direction, and we're going to see what that direction is with what they got in store for you for December. So let's wait no longer. Let's get right into it. So what I'm going to do right now is bring you in so you can watch. Go ahead and hit the like button and build up the energy in here. There we go. What I am doing now, I like to do on camera. They are my ritual cuts. Cuts the deck into 3 different pieces, puts it back together in a separate order. The decks are already pre-shuffled. I do that ahead of time to save time, and I just like to do this part on camera. And it's the same procedure as a personal private reading. And then they're ready to run. So let's get started. Here we go. Leo Celtic Cross, December. This is you and all that you are. This is what crosses you. This is what's behind you, the recent past. This is what's in front of you, the near future. This is what's above you, something you're aware of. This is what's below you, something that you're not. There's our main cross. Mostly in camera. And then we conclude with 7, 8, 9, 10 running up the sides. 7, 8, 9, and 10 I'm going to fold in here just so you can see it. So there's where we end. That's the final outcome card there. First I'm going to check the inverts, see how many blockages we have in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good to run the way it is. And just a couple angel cards for the main themes. There's just a few. It looks like just 2. So I'm going to tack on 1 here and 1 here. Okay, so there's our main group. That's the main stuff I want you guys to see. I'm going to zoom out and we're going to get started. Okay, Leo. I'm going to move this around just a little bit, give myself some space. Then I can see it clearly. Okay, so the first thing they want to talk about what's going on with Leo at the very, very forefront of where this begins. Really in it to win it right now. Very committed Leos. Very much not leaving something behind. So some of you may have been going through some hard times, had a chance to leave something behind, whether it's a person, place, thing, a job, anything like that. There's an opportunity for that. And they're saying that a lot of you Leos are sticking it out. You're grinding through this. Good energy there. As long as it's a positive thing. You don't want to, choose your battles, of course. You don't want to stick it out if it's like a toxic relationship or a toxic job situation or something like that. Probably not the best thing to do there, but emotions are coming up first for Leos. We have a highly emotional month to start with because I have cups and then I have more cups. Cups are the emotional suit in tarot. So they show you really kind of sticking in it to win it. Very much not leaving something behind here. Hopefully that's a good thing. What they say here, what crosses you, is that you guys have a tendency to look at kind of the negative side of things instead of the positive. And Spirit really wants you to do the opposite of that. In this card, it's the 5 of Cups. They really want you to turn around and look at all the rewards you have right behind you. There's a lot of good here, either in this situation or right behind you, like literally looking the other way. If you, turn away from this, whatever this is or whatever you're going through specifically. So it's very much an emotional attachment. That's the reason that it's there, and there's a hesitancy to move beyond it. And there's also that factor about you just want to view the good side of things, because that's what you end up attracting with your consciousness. If you look at the bad side of things and play victim and like, oh, woe is me, and like, why do bad things keep happening to me, you're just going to attract more of it, and we don't want that. So literally all they want you to do is just look right behind you. Whatever gifts you have that are for you, your family, you have good friends, whatever it is, good job, whatever it is. So that's what they first show for Leo. That's the very beginning of our month. As we move into the past position, that was a pretty big theme here because that was the Oracle Angel card, Divination card also. They want to talk about the Emperor. So this is the God card in tarot. This is a strong masculine figure. In most cases, this is the energy of the masculine figure and not the actual, they're not actually talking about a man here. For some of you that may apply, but for most of you, we're using the energetic definition of the Emperor here, which is you taking charge. A lot of you have done a really, really good job recently of taking charge in some corner of your life. I'm not sure what it is. It doesn't specify the placement, but they're showing passion here. So a lot of you are following passion in your love corner, in your work corner. That's what comes up the strongest here, or renewed passion too. So this may be, something in love that you and your person have, renewed interest in, or done something exciting that makes it new and fresh again, or something like that. Or if it's more the career message for you, finding something that you love to do for work. A lot of this is showing up recently. So this is, I would say, this could be October, November, but it's bleeding through into your December, so it's relevant. They say you've done a really good job of authority. So whatever that authority is about, very good to see you take control there and be the boss. It's very boss-like energy there. And of course, always following your passion is huge. You always want to do something you love, whether it's, the person that you are with or whether it's work. Whatever you spend a lot of time with, you want to be passionate about, definitely. So that's what they show for recent past. Moving into the near future. Another compliment, but another compliment with a caveat here, because what they show is the Two of Pentacles. In this case, it's a little, I don't know what he is, a jester or a little like clown guy. He's juggling two different areas of your life. That's what these two pentacles represent. I'll show you the picture on the screen to give you a visual aid of this. But it's a constant flux. It's a constant balancing act between these two areas of your life. For most people, it is work and home life, home, relationship, family. All that stuff falls in the same corner. And most people have a struggle balancing that with work and with job. And in this card, in the position that I'm reading it, it shows that you're doing a very good job of it. So of course we want a continuance of that. But at the same time, December is going to challenge that. So you need to really just make sure that you're distributing your energy between these two areas of your life equally. And of course, other areas of your life can come up too. So some of you, it's going to be a lesser definition, but since it's a general reading, I like to give you all of it. Some of you may be spending too much time on health, at the gym every day or whatever it is, and that's affecting your family or perhaps work. And we also have the financial corner. So if a lot of you are, spending too much, that's going to affect the family. So it's these areas of life and balance, and those are the main four that they're talking about here. So they say you're doing a good job about it moving forward. They're not super worried about it, but at the same time, like I said, they want a continuance of it. So they're letting you know that energetically, you're going to be prone to putting your energy further or heavier into one place than the other. And they just want you to be aware of it so that you can maybe back off of that a little bit. If work is being too, overwhelming or burdensome to you, that you can kind of like pull back the reins a little bit, or maybe take a couple days off, do whatever it is for you so that you can recharge and recoup. So that's what they show for your future position. All things good there. As we move into the above position, this is something you're already aware of. They show me a blocked event of some form. This could be an event like a concert or a gathering, a family gathering. It could be a ceremony. For some people, weddings can come up for this card, but it's coming in blocked, so it's saying it's not here yet. So there is something worth celebrating here that's not here in December. It's not quite here yet. Usually that comes in blocked because it's coming at a later time. So this could be coming in January or even February, depending on what this is for you. A good time to remind you that this is a general reading. General readings are sharing the entire Leo bubble energy here, so hard to pinpoint specifics down to a T, down to dot the I's and cross the T's. Very hard to do. Spirit does a really good job of doing that, but at the same time, it's a general reading. A lot of energy here. If you are looking for private, personal messages that are specific only to you, I do offer quite a variety of different services on my website, scottsagent.com, starting from small ones all the way up to full service. And the best part about all of them is that they're all personal. None of it is shared energy. So check that out. So I guess that wraps up kind of the top position there. Not much else to say. Just know that it's blocked. It's not coming in clean, and usually that's because it's not here yet. As we move into the bottom position is always very interesting to me, because now they're talking about something that you're not aware of at all. You're not even like consciously aware that this is going on. They want you to avoid a bad decision here. A bad decision presents itself. They're talking really, this could be very health related for a lot of you. They want you to take good care of yourself. So whether this is your physical health, your emotional health, or even sometimes your mental health. That's what they're bringing up here. They don't want you to act on emotions. They don't want you to act because you're mentally weak. They don't want you to do things to your body that is going to cause you weakness, physical weakness. So that's what comes up because I have the Nurture card here. The Nurture Oracle Angel card is talking about they want you to take care of yourself the same way that you would take care of a child or even like a pet that you're obsessed with. Really just that self-love, the love that you would direct towards somebody else because you're such a giving person, Leo. They really want you to direct that inwards. They want you to take care of yourself in December. So, could be a good month to be a little selfish, with the exception of the holidays. It's a good time to, make sure that you're taken care of first, because if you're not good and you're not where you need to be, it's really hard to take care of other people. So that's why being selfish when these things come up is actually a good thing. Selfish has this kind of negative connotation to it, and it's not, because if you're a mess, you're not going to be able to take care of anybody. You're just going to be all over the place and just not with it. But if you're all together and you've spent that time before to be perhaps a little selfish, to make sure you're good and taken care of, then that allows you the opportunity to give back energetically or financially or whatever it is to others. So it's a very giving thing once you get to that point. So they want you to avoid that bad decision. So I'm not sure what that is. It's going to be varying degrees for different Leos, but I have to give you kind of the main compass there, and that's what they show. So there's your main cross. We're going to get into running up the sides and then your angels at the end. Over here for advice, they want to talk about really nurturing your money. December is a good month to do that. Despite the holidays, I don't care. People attach way too much to, it's Christmas, I need to do this, or it's a holiday season, I need to do this, or that's what they're talking about. I mean, it's really going to be the same for everybody here. We're all going through the holidays. We're all going to be spending more than normal. So this goes beyond that. They really want you to nurture your finances this month, of course, with the exception of what I just said. So really just kind of, keep that in mind, that they want you to nurture it. They show it's in a good position, so it shows that you're doing a good job of this, so continue to do so. Do a good job with your money, especially in December. That energy is going to probably move on afterwards, but right now in December, with the exception of the holidays, be a little nurturing with your money. Just kind of keep a close eye on it there. External influence, the next thing they show, this is what's around you. They show a good work environment, nurturing a good work environment. Very motherly energy is going on right here. Not really a lot to say about it because it's good. When things are good, there's not a lot of advice to give or not a lot of things to talk about or talking points. This is really just checking in good here. They're also showing, a lot of you, especially if you're a female, you may be spending a lot of time at work this month, perhaps more than normal. So it goes back to that card that I showed you on the screen. I'll be showing you again here. That balancing act between two different areas of your life. Really a big theme for Leos here. Really finding balance in December. Huge, 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 huge. Before I get into 9 and 10 and wrap you up here, I want to talk about the moon cycles because that's going to be congruent to a few different themes here. I always like to give you guys the moon cycle forecast every single month so you know what's coming and you can take advantage of it. We have the new moon here on December the 4th. That is the perfect time to bring anything new into your life. Anything you're trying to manifest and bring in, really perfect time to do that. They show that you've done a good job of that in the recent past. So it's kind of that same vibe. Whatever you took charge with there and brought into your life, same energy can happen very good early in the month, also the very end of the month because that repeats. We have the full moon energy that comes in on the 18th. That is the garbage truck of the universe. That's anything you want to get out of your life, whether it's people, places, things, stuff, emotional baggage, or even bad habits. All that stuff can purge much easier toward the middle of the month. It doesn't have to happen on the 18th. Just anywhere right around that middle of the month. The energy is very strong to do that and to get things to stick when you do that also. So there's your moon cycles. As I get into the 9th card here, hopes and fears, they're talking, a lot of you are worried about a business not working out, it's coming in blocked, or maybe even starting a new business. Maybe that's the hope. The hope is that you're trying to start this new business. I'm here to let you know December is just really not it. If you're trying to do anything brand new with work, with business, or even find a new job, that's what they're telling me for some of you this is. December is really not the target date for that. It doesn't mean you couldn't pick up side work and do some side things for some extra money. All that stuff comes in fine. This is more about something brand new, usually more of a permanent level. So it's like launching a new business, getting a new full-time job, stuff like that. It's coming in blocks, so it's saying not yet. That's also a hope and fear. Some of you are concerned with what's going on there in your work corner. They're saying just perhaps maybe January just presents itself much better opportunities for you to do so for whatever reason. Final outcome. Final outcome card they talk about, for some of you, this is a local move. That's going to be the lesser definition of the card. I don't even know why I started with that. But for some of you, that is a theme. And moving between December and January is a theme locally. That's one definition of the card, a minor one. For most of you, for the rest of you, this is going to be a perception thing. So they want you to they don't want you to look at what's in front of you so much. They really want you to be a little bigger picture right now in December. They want you to look past the illusion of the stuff that's right around you and kind of zoom out. They want you to back up, kind of bird's eye view, see the whole forest instead of just the trees that's right in front of you. That's what this is about here for the final outcome. So that's how your year wraps up. It's not a bad thing at all. They want you to make sure that you're seeing why things are happening the way they are, the bigger picture. I guess if you get too kind of tunnel visioned, or you're looking at what's right in front of you, it's really hard to do that. It's really hard to do that, especially if you're worried about, like we talked about work, going to work every day, going to work extra hours, all this kind of stuff, balancing the family and the home life. That's all stuff that's right in front of your face. So make sure you take enough time to zoom out of the whole situation and to see everything that's going on, just like a bird hovering over your life, from hundreds of feet in the air. Just kind of look down on what's going on, all the different pieces. And that's an easier way for you to evaluate what's going on as well. Facebook, make sure you follow my Facebook page. I do a bunch of huge giveaways every single month. Right around the 20th and the 21st is really the target date that I shoot for that. So make sure you follow the Facebook page. The newsletter program, make sure you sign up for the newsletter program. It's at the very bottom of my website, scottsagent.com. You scroll to the bottom there, you enter your name, first name, last initial, email address, send that off, and you're part of the newsletter program. And I only send one newsletter every month. It's just for promo codes and updates, good stuff there. Save you guys money on readings, and I do special giveaways once in a while for my newsletter only people. I just did that last month, so make sure you sign up so you don't miss the next one. It was huge. Everybody got a free reading, so make sure you sign up for the newsletter program if you're not. And if you are signed up for the newsletter program and you're not receiving the newsletters, I've had people tell me that too. Check your junk and spam folder, because once the emails get sent, I have no control of where they go at all. They just go where they want. So they're somewhere, just you got to hunt them down sometimes, because that's just kind of the way that email works nowadays. So there's the newsletter program, the Facebook. We've been through the spread. Now I got to get into your Angel Oracle card. I told you we're going to do 2. They specifically wanted 2 here. So that's just a little extra than normal. Extra little advice for Leos to help you guys get through December in a very powerful, strong way. And we'll start the new year, crisp and clean. First thing they want to talk about here is clear sentience here. I have Archangel Raguel here. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings. They signify divine guidance. So this is a huge deal as far as deep feeling, deep knowing. You're being guided in a way that you can kind of feel it go on. And that goes back to that zoom out. They really want you to do that. Zoom out on your life. Look at all the pieces, all the parts that are moving, going around. It's for a reason. It's like clockwork. Sometimes it's hard to see when you're too close in. So that's really what that's about. So that really is quite congruent to how we wrapped up the Celtic Cross there. The other thing they want to say, and this is why they wanted the second card, this is what it was all about, Leo. They want you to remember who you are. They don't want you to act like somebody that you're not. They don't want you to be anybody that is not organically you. Be your authentic self. Whatever that it means for you in December, just remember that. Almost use that like a mantra. Remember who you are. You're a powerful, creative energy. Use that. You're very loved. Don't ever act like somebody you're not. It's just not a good look for Leos. I mean, that's totally against the astrology of Leo to begin with. So you Leos are not very good at being fake, but at the same time, sometimes things present themselves in ways that we just do that as human beings. It's a very natural thing for us to do, especially to fit in and stuff like that. So just remember who you are. Very important way to end here for your Angel Oracle card. And that's really the main thing of what they wanted to get through. The clear sentience was just really kind of validating kind of where we were going with the spread itself. So very good things there. That's going to wrap us up for everything. We've been through it all. That's it. I hope you guys have a very great holiday season. I'll see you all in January. Very exciting things coming then. So I'll see you soon. Take care.